Let's start in a comfortable seated position. Allow your sitting bones to connect with the mat. Let your spine lengthen upwards and allow your shoulders to relax away from your ears. Let your eyes close and have your hands gently resting on your knees. Bring your attention to your breathing. Inhaling deeply through the nostrils and exhaling through the nostrils. As we travel through the course of the class today, allow your breath to be the bridge between your body and your mind. If you find your breathing becomes shallow, just ease gently out of the posture and come back into it, aiming to keep the breath deep and steady. Observe if there's any tension in any areas of your body, and try and release and relax into the pose, even as you're strengthening. We're going to come into some neck rolls now. Start by bringing your chin down to your chest. Keep the spine long, let your shoulders stay relaxed away from the ears. As you inhale, bring your head to the right, rotate up and around and to your left and down. Continue moving in this direction. And be sure to stay connected with the breath. We'll complete one more circle in this direction. And coming into the opposite direction, turning your head to the left, rotating up and around, and to your right and down. Keeping the shoulders still and the spine long. Allow yourself to feel the fluid motion of the neck. And completing one more circle in this direction. Allow your chin to come back down to the chest and then float the head back up. And coming into some shoulder circles now, bring your hands onto your shoulders, fingertips in front and thumbs behind. Bring the elbows together in front of the chest, inhale up and back, and roll the shoulders back and down. Rotating in this direction, squeezing the shoulder blades together at the back of the body, lengthening the arms up as you inhale. And traveling in the opposite direction, feel the movement of the shoulders, keep the spine long, let the face be relaxed, and make sure to breathe deeply. One more circle in this direction. And let the arms float back down, releasing the shoulders. Inhale the right arm up into the air, reaching up out of the shoulders, and bend the elbow, bringing the hand down between the shoulder blades. With the left hand, gently clasp the right elbow and bring it in towards the side of the head. Another option for this pose is to bring the left hand down behind you and reach up to clasp the hand. Breathe here, relax that right shoulder. Feel the spine staying long and let the face be relaxed. And releasing the left hand down alongside the hip, reach the right arm up into the air, allow it to float back down to the floor. Reach the left arm up now. Bend the elbow, bring the palm between the shoulder blades, and with the right hand, gently bring the elbow into the side of the head. You have the option of staying here or to go a little bit deeper. Reach the right arm down and clasp the hands behind the back. Let that left shoulder relax. Let the face relax. And breathe into the stretch. Reach the left arm up and float the left arm down to the floor. Roll the shoulders back up and around a couple of times in each direction, just loosening those shoulders out and coming forward. And preparing to come onto our hands and knees now. Coming into table position, let the knees be hip width apart underneath the hips and the hands shoulder width apart underneath the shoulders. Make sure the fingers are spread wide and the arms are strong but not locked. Allow your belly to pull slightly in towards your spine so you keep your torso strong and long. as if it's a table, flat on the back. On the next inhalation, open the chest and lift the chin upwards. Pull the shoulders down away from the ears and tilt the tailbone up into the air. As you exhale, round the back, pulling the tailbone under, tuck the chin into the chest, stretching out the top of the spine. Continue moving through cat-cow, inhaling and opening, and exhaling and rounding. A gentle warm-up for the spine. Feel each part of the spine move as you extend and lengthen. On the next exhalation, rounding the back, holding in cat pose, pulling the belly button in towards the spine, and lengthening right up in through the mid-back, as if someone's placing their hand on your mid-back and you're gently trying to push up into it. On the next exhalation, soften the belly back down into table pose, walk the hands forward an inch or two, and preparing to go back into downward dog, tuck the toes under, lift the buttocks into the air, lengthen the spine as you pull the shoulders away from the ears. Now, if you're feeling any strain in the lower back here, feel free to bend the knees and allow your spine to lengthen a little bit further. If your hamstrings are tight, the bent knee version is always an option. As you're in downward dog, if you can, straighten the legs, allow the heels to lengthen right down to the mat. You can facilitate this by pushing your thigh muscles in towards your thigh bones, and imagine a hook coming out of your tailbone, pulling your tailbone upwards. As you're holding in downward dog, breathe into the rib cage. Imagine sending the breath right in between the vertebrae of the spine, and keep the inner palms fully connected with the mat, as if you're gently pushing a dime into the mat underneath your thumb joints. On the next inhalation, lifting the heels up into the air. As you exhale, lower the knees down to the mat and pause here in table pose. On the next inhalation, look up, pull the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, round the back, pulling the belly in towards the spine. Lengthening back to downward dog on the next exhalation. Once more, lifting the tailbone upwards. Feel the spine long, the shoulders pulled away from the ears. If at any point you feel fatigued in downward dog, please feel free to come down onto your hands and knees and rest there. On the next inhalation, start to walk the feet towards the hands, allowing the feet to be hip-width apart, coming into the hanging forward bend. Clasp your elbows with your hands. Allow your head and neck to dangle. If there's any strain on your lower back, feel free to bend your knees as deeply as you need to. If there isn't a strain on the lower back, allow the legs to be as long and straight as possible. Take note whether you're pushing your weight into the heels of your feet. If you are, allow the weight to be evenly balanced between the balls and the heels of the feet. As you're hanging in the forward bend, make sure that your face is relaxed, that your breath is deep and easy, and that you're feeling an opening of the lower back and a lengthening up the back of the legs. On the next exhalation, release the hands, let the arms dangle downwards. We'll come into a roll-up now, bending the knees slightly, tuck the tailbone under, pull the belly button in towards the spine, and let yourself come up one vertebra at a time, restacking the spine. Let your shoulders drop away from your ears and your head float up. You should feel lighter and taller. And coming into the Sun Salutation series now, bringing the feet together, firmly planting them on the mat. Bring the hands into prayer position in front of the heart. Drop the shoulders away from the ears and exhale the breath.